Hello there. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is going pretty well. I wanted to get on a different topic that we haven't talked about in a little while. Is dating after 60, after retirement. Dating after 60 and after retirement is so different from when we were younger. Because when we were younger, we didn't know anything about dating really. We dated more about how we felt about the person, how they made us feel, and things like that. We didn't really put too much substance in it when we first started dating. Do any of you remember the first time you had a real date when you were growing up? I'm trying to think. Did I ever have a real date? Not really. I was just kind of like seeing somebody, next thing I know, we were married. But we had met when we were 12 years old, so that's a whole different story. Um, but yeah, when you're dating younger, you have so many different thoughts when you're going out on the dating scene. Everything is so fast, and it can be so chaotic at times, because nobody knows what they want at that time. You're young. And when I say young, I'm still talking about in high school. You haven't even matured enough to leave high school or go to college or anything. We're starting about when you first had a date. Was it while you were in high school? Was it not until you were in college? Was it after that? Let me know that in the comments. When did you start dating? I'd like to know that because my dating life it's a mess. But when you're dating and you're younger, the first thing you think about is, I wonder what life will be like with this person. What will our careers look like? Will we get married? Will we have children? What kind of house will we live in? Those are a lot of the new things that you think about when you're younger. But after 60 and retirement, you've done all that. So what do you think about? By this time, we've all gone through, a lot of us have gone through a marriage, loss in our families, heartbreak, raising children, divorce, losing a home, losing a job. And those are some of the things you may have gone through. And all of these things change how you see a relationship or how you look at dating. Now you're looking at dating with experienced eyes. You've experienced some things in your life, and so now you're looking at relationships as something totally different from what you once looked at it as. One of the biggest things that changes as you get older after 60 is that you know what you want and you know what you don't want. You know the type of person you want to deal with. You know the things that you can tolerate. Dating young, you have no clue to what you can handle and what you can't. you know. But as you get older, you learn things, and relationships become totally different when you retire and when you're over 60. Your vision for what your relationship should be is more of peace, compatibility, someone who's mature and has their own lifestyle. They're stable in life and they don't play games. But there are some guys, no matter how old they get, they're going to try. I shouldn't say guys, right? Okay, people. There are some people, no matter how old they get, they don't know how to stop playing games. It's just part of who they are, I believe. They just play games. They've never grown up, let's put it like that. And another thing that changes after retirement a lot is independence. We've become independent, where we don't need anyone to take care of us. We don't need anyone to help take care of the home or to raise kids. If we're looking to be dating, we're on our own. So many people after 60 have built a life that they're now living alone. And they're learning their routines, their new routines. They're learning how to be by themselves. And some of them just really may be enjoying that freedom. Once you're comfortable in your lifestyle, your routines, you may start feeling like maybe it's time for me to try dating. Maybe you're looking for a relationship. Just someone to really share life with, not necessarily to get married or live together, but someone you can call on when you want things, when you want to have a cup of coffee, you want to go out to dinner, you want to watch a movie, or have a ride out in the country or something like that. But just somebody who's enjoying their life, and then you're enjoying your life, and then you guys enjoy the life that you share together. Because when we stop working, the house just gets quiet and the stillness comes in, the nights get long, and that's a lot of times when we start thinking, I'd like to have somebody to just share these ordinary moments with. And I personally feel like the relationships you get into, or the relationships you have when you're older, are just so much deeper than the ones when we're younger. Because when we're younger, we're so superficial. We're looking for looks. We're looking at the clothing they wear. We're looking at the clothes they wear. We're looking for perfection. And when you get older, you're just looking for somebody who's calm and peaceful and can have a conversation. They don't have to be perfect, but they just have to be perfect for you. Because once you get in retirement, you have lived life. You know what all that is about, as far as the building of a family, the building of a relationship, how to take care of a home, jobs, work. But once you find that peace and that place in your life after retirement, sometimes you just really wish you had someone to share that with. And I know that because I felt that way. So I'll say this: if your life is everything you want it to be in retirement, and you feel like something's missing, maybe it is. Maybe it's time for you to get back out in that dating pond. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.